Hello everyone. Today we are going to be doing a plan with me for July 17th through whatever that is, the 23rd. I'm going to be using this adorable kit, but I wanted to give a little disclaimer. I was thinking about doing a voiceover, and I may do voiceovers in the future. My kids are just home for the summer and they are getting bored, which means they're getting louder. I feel like I can't keep them from making a ton of noise. So they're in the other room, but I'm right next to the wall right there, and they're just on the other side of it. So, and I keep like threatening them, but they're still making a ton of noise. So bear with me and my children, who they're either sleeping or they're like yelling. So that's just the way it is in my house. We love each other fiercely, but we have a lot of fun. Their fun is just really loud. Ready for school to start? I am. I am going to be using kit 73, and I'm going to be using the B, which is the decor sheet. I love the watermelon. I've been meaning to use this. It's from like a couple of releases ago, but I keep using other things. I think I used the sunflower kit twice. I just can't stop with that one, but this one's really adorable. So it has these paint swatches, really, really cute stripes that remind me of that old gum. What was that gum? Fruity something? I don't know, with the zebra. And then we have watermelon, really cute. I love this little bikini and beach stuff. Fun boxes. Here's this sheet, and then I'm in love with the paint swatchiness up here, so I'm probably going to use that too. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. So my kids start school really early this year. Like, I think we have 3 weeks. I remember as a kid, we started school the first week of September, always. But they start school 3 weeks from today, so I don't have that much more of this chaos. What we really need is like a long vacation away from the heat. It is insanely hot here in Vegas. Like every day this week is above 110. So I'm ready. I'm ready for the fall. This summer has been a little extra long. So I didn't film this, but I did my July month and dashboard. Here's a couple of the weeks. This still has I left a lot of white space because I wanted to put pictures of the week in. And then we have this week. So the 17th, I am loving this new layout, and I don't know if you know, but I have 2 options for the main sheet. This one that has the date covers that are in one long strip, and they're skinny, so they just cover here. And this goes with the hourly. It's meant for the hourly. The other one has the separate boxes that goes with just about any planner. All right, so these strips are like little skinny, and they just are meant to go up here to cover these date strips. Some weeks I love using the full entire sticker kit, especially like holidays, like Christmas or Halloween or 4th of July. And other weeks, I really just want it to look like a lot of white space and like a simple, peaceful week. So I'm kind of feeling that this week. I may break this kit up. I am going to use, this is from Amazon. Here's the brand. Legum Metal. What I like about it is it's just these like pointy tipped tweezers, and I've tried to use them actually as tweezers, and they are ridiculously don't work for me, at least. But for stickers, they are totally ideal, and I love them. So this starts off on the 17th, and I'll fast forward this because watching people put down stickers is not exciting in the least. And I'm sure you're looking at my black sweater, and I just told you it's like 110 plus degrees here. I think those of us who live here in Vegas are a little bit wimpier when it comes to cold. Well, it's too hot to not have air conditioning on, but I get cold whenever the air conditioning turns on. So I'm okay when it's like on its off cycle, but you know, when it's like blowing on me, I get cold. And there just so happens to be an air conditioning thing right above my desk, so I always get cold sitting here. So I keep this little, like, it's kind of a holy sweater, so it's not very heavy. So I want to put a full sticker right here. I love the watermelon. I'm trying to decide between the watermelon or the summertime. I think I'll use this one. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this one just because we just put watermelon down there. So these full stickers, they're just the standard full sticker size. And the new Erin Condren hourly now has the month right here underneath the title. I think that's with vertical as well. But the full boxes don't totally cover when it has 5 weeks listed. So the 30 and 31 right there don't get covered. I guess I could have moved it down, but I want it to line up. I just want it to line up. The next thing I want to do is I want to bring in some of this candy stripe, this cute little diagonal rainbow, and I'm going to put it right here with the 6 to 7 o'clock hour. And then I'm going to do it on the other side as well. I've been toying with what I want to do with it, whether it, I could thought of putting my dinner there so that it doesn't take up time here. But lately I've been using it to track the weather, because the weather is so crazy here right now with the temperature that I want to kind of be able to look back on that in the future and just say, holy cow, it is so hot. It is like, for example, here's the week of the 4th of July, and you can see like 112 on Monday, 105, 105, 105. It's just kind of shocking and interesting. So that's something that I want to add in here. And I do have black and white weather stickers, and I have colorful weather stickers. And sometimes the black and white just, like, I feel like it fits better with the design. I also have these watercolor suns, which I think are really cute. I'm trying to decide what I want to use. I really love those. I think I'm going to use those. Here they are. They're really cute. I think I might use these like sun ray ones instead. My other weather stickers are a little smaller if you're looking for something that takes up less space, but these ones fit perfectly in the space provided here. And I kind of like, I don't know, the weather is just like a hot topic of conversation right now in Vegas. I use this as memories. I keep my weekly planner. I don't necessarily keep all my other planners over the years, but I do keep my weekly. And I love that I add pictures in it, and I'm able to look back and be like, oh wow, that is when our kids were involved in this and this and this. I like to put things in here that I want to remember, and I definitely want to remember the weather this week. I'm just pulling up the weather here on my phone so that I can see what the crazy temperatures are going to be. The top half is done. Now I just feel like it needs something at the bottom to kind of like balance it out. And I think I'm going to use the paint swatches across the bottom. I think I am going to save this for next week or use it on some notes pages. And I think I'll do the same thing with this one. Save those. That would make a cute layout. I think what I'm going to do is just use the B sheet and the rest of these. And I'm going to call that good and just use my handwriting for the rest of it. Sometimes that's all I want to do. And as a sticker shop owner, I sometimes feel guilty not using all the stickers, like I do. But at the same time, I want you guys to know that you can use my stickers however you want them to be used. If you want a different kit every week, that's awesome. I have people who will buy a full kit and then they'll buy just a couple extras of this one or a couple extras of this one and make them spread out throughout the month. So they want the same kit throughout the whole month and they'll just buy the sheets that they need with it. And I think that's awesome. So I love a pen and highlighter spread. I do. If you want to be a sticker user but you don't want to go crazy, that's fine. I'm going to do like a medium level of stickers this week. And so I'm going to use just the habit trackers built in. I do have habit trackers here. And the cool thing about them is if you don't want them to be habit trackers, they're actually in 2 pieces. So you can just use quarter boxes as well with them. So I'm going to put summertime instead of the weekend sticker. I'm just going to put the summertime sticker right here. I'm just going to decorate with this a little bit here and there. The next thing I want to do is I want to plan out my meals. So I've been working with a nutritionist. I just started with him last week. For this week, my meals are very boring because he's just working to see my metabolism and how it works. We're pretty healthy in my home. We work really hard on having, whole foods and eating the right kinds of things and getting enough protein in, and we also work out. So, but I haven't really struggled with losing weight. Like I have the stress that I gained weight during nursing school. Let's just say that. It was very stressful. I gained weight and I have not been able to get it off. So I'm working with a nutritionist and he is really focused on keeping my blood sugar levels from spiking. This week he is just, because it's my first week with him, he has me eating almost the same thing every single day for a week just so he can kind of see how my body reacts to the way he's having me eat, like of being very, very strict. And then I will get more freedom as the weeks go on in the future. But I am on, let's see, I started Friday. It's Monday today, and I am already sick of the food. So I'm really excited for next week when we can get a little bit more variety. So I am going to put my meals down here. I do get a little variation in dinner that I can choose from. But basically, I'm eating 6 meals a day. He wants the blood sugar not to spike by eating these big meals, but keeping it more steady throughout the full day. I'm very hopeful. I feel really good. I don't know if you guys want to know about all this nutrition stuff, but I find it fascinating as a nurse, and my first degree is in health science. So I actually was a health counselor before I was a graphic designer. I worked for a university in an office in the university for faculty and staff. And sometimes students would come in and we would come up with a nutrition plan and an exercise plan. And sometimes I feel like such a failure having all this background in nutrition and in health. And I am struggling to lose the weight. So sometimes you just need someone to report to. Anyway, we'll see. I will keep you updated. And if it's a success, I can pass on his information to anyone who's interested. If it's not a success, you probably don't want to know it. But we'll see. I just want to put some of these cute florals right here. So I'm going to keep track of the meals in this area. You're going to be so bored by me because we're eating the same thing every day. My kids, I'm going to do a little bit of variation in some options for them. I'm basically eating chicken, and then I'm going to alternate between some vegetables. And on Friday, we are having some guests over, and I'm sure they don't want to eat my boring food. So I'm going to do taco salads this night, and that way I can make it the way I want. We'll do kind of like a burrito bowl kind of taco salad, and so everyone can build it the way that they want to. And they can I'm going to just do grilled chicken and rice and maybe put some salsa on top, lettuce and salsa, and they can make it, with beans and more carbs and cheese and all that yummy stuff that I don't get to eat right now. All right, and I'm going to leave those 2 days blank because I don't know what we're having. These 2 habit trackers right here, I am going to I'm trying to get in 80 ounces of water. I was shooting for 100, but I've been struggling with it. So I'm going to lower it and try to get a habit that's lower, and then I'll up it as I can. So 80 ounces of water, and then I am trying to do social media every day. I've been struggling a little bit with social media lately, and I need to be better because this is my livelihood, and this is, my sticker shop, and I know I need to be better. I've been so focused on just my family and what our life happening right now that I haven't been great about social media. So my goal is to film everything today and then be able to focus on family for the rest of the week because I have all the content ready. And then I'm just going to use a highlighter this week to mark when we have anything going on. I just want, like I said, I just want to keep it simple this week. It's been kind of a crazy summer. I'm seeing if this MakseLife one fits. Not really. Yeah, we've just had this crazy summer. So much going on, and I just want to simplify it and do things a little bit easier. So today I'm just going to mark here that this is social media day, and I'm going to do a pretty good chunk of the day doing social media. So I like to use the highlighter for time blocking. I used to use this Erin Condren hourly planner during nursing school just for time blocking, and I only used highlighters in it. I hardly ever even used stickers because my stickers were so focused on my daily planner. But I'm just blocking off 9 a.m. to 3 for social media. That is the only thing happening on Mondays. So because my kids don't have anything, I don't know why we did this to ourselves, but we signed them up for like every single thing this summer. And it's been a little hectic. So I'm also gonna pull this sheet out. This is my flags, dots, and hearts. You can find this on my website. It says Advent Day 12. There's a few things from the Advent calendar that were just really popular and people wanted to buy them again, and this was one of them. So I have it on the website available now, and I'm gonna use this. It looks like it would go really cute with this, just to mark a few of the things that are happening this week, just to keep it a little bit more simple, but I still want to, have them stand out. So I do have a big time block here, and I am going to mark when I volunteer with my church on Tuesdays. And so I'm going to mark from, I start at like 5 a.m. and end at about noon. So I'm going to time block that and then do the arrows again. And then on this day, I'm going to use this little flag here to mark off when my son he has this church activity. It's just like a little fun get together. And then my son has football practice at this time. All right, and then on this day, my niece, it's her birthday, so I want to put down a little heart right here to mark that. So yeah, I'm writing my niece's birthday here. And then I want to mark my daughter's. My daughter is going to let's see, what colors have I used? My daughter is going to an arts and crafts camp, and so on this day, so I just want to mark that. We, unfortunately, I don't know what we were thinking, decided to sign all of our kids up for a billion things this summer. So my daughter and son have swim lessons, and then they both have volleyball, and then my other son has football, and then my daughter has dance, and then I signed up for this art thing, and we've done like some church related camps, and I don't know. I'm burnt out. I'm already burnt out of the summer. All right, Thursday's gonna be another focus on social media for me. Better turn it this way. I might be able to get the ruler over there. I just have a couple of, actually, Thursday, this is upside down so that I can highlight easier because of the coil. Thursday is going to be a design day. I am working on next month's release that day and just making sure that I have everything ready. And so that is a long design day. When the kids are in school, I feel like this all works out great. I can get everything done before they get home from school. But when they're here, I feel like everything takes longer. And so, yeah, I do have a lot of mom guilt. Do you guys feel? And so I just try to do like these long days when they have stuff going on, so that I still try to like be present when they are here. At the same time, I don't think moms need to be 100% present with their kids. I think kids can take care of themselves a little bit every once in a while. So I don't feel a lot of guilt over that. But at the same time, I don't want them to, when they think back of growing up, think of mom working constantly. So, okay. I've also had people ask me about my nursing degree. And so I haven't talked about it a lot on here, but I recently left my job at the hospital to work in surgery. And so I haven't started that yet. So I'm on I'm just focused on the sticker shop little stint of time right now before I start surgery. The reason I did that was because the sticker shop it takes a lot of time. It's almost a full-time job for me. And nursing was full-time for me at the hospital. And so I was working these two full-time jobs, and I was just burnt out. And so while the sticker shop is just booming right now, I thought, maybe that should be my focus. And I don't want to lose my nursing skills either. So it's more part-time nursing, full-time in the sticker shop at this time. And I was sad because it was my dream to work labor and delivery, and I absolutely loved it. Every second of it. I love when I was at work, but I just missed my kids. Like I felt like I was missing out on their life. Where I 2 full-time jobs and a mom of 5 is a lot. So, which maybe that's the reason I haven't lost any weight. Maybe I've just been like way too crazy busy. Okay, So here is just design day. So I'm sure because I don't talk about it as much that people were wondering, because I started my account when I was in nursing school, and I know a lot of you watched me just make it through that and struggle my way through nursing school. And it is absolutely a huge focus of mine and a love of mine, and I am definitely not stopping that career. I just burnt myself out. So needed a change in what I was doing. And that I'm very excited for surgery. So I think it will be great. I'm very excited for surgery, and I think it will be a great change, and it requires a lot less of me and less of my time. So I'll be able to do those nursing skills without it taking over my life. All right, Friday is payday for us. Obviously for my husband, because my sticker shock can be payday whenever I decide. Oops. Aw. You know what? This is why I can't like talk and write at the same time. I'm going to put a flower over my typo. Yay. That's the great thing about decor sheets. In fact, maybe I wanted this instead. Maybe across here. Like random thing in the middle of the page. Okay, so Friday is, let's see. Oh, I didn't finish Thursday. On Thursday, we have just a couple of things at night. Thursday, we have, do you hear the kids jumping upstairs? I don't know what they're doing. Thursday, we have volleyball and football. And then we are having some youth in our church come over, and they're learning to make cookies on this day. My husband invited them. So we're having a bunch of I think my daughter, the one that just graduated, is going to be teaching the teenagers how to make cookies, which thanks a lot when I'm trying not to eat sugar, huh? Okay, so this is volleyball. Okay, on Friday at 8 a.m., I am meeting with Porter, my nutritionist. And then this is my very last life coaching day, which I'm sad about, but it's good too, because I feel like I've got a handle on it. I know how to like coach myself and think through things. And then my son has swim team on this day as well. I just realized I'm putting these all down on the wrong day. This is supposed to be Friday. It's because I messed up with that thing. So I'm just going to smash in these here. And that's when we have someone coming to dinner, and then my son has a football game at night. Thank goodness. The last one was in the middle of the day. It was like 110 degrees. Let's see, on the 21st. Okay, our weekends are generally a little slower than they were than the week. Our weekends are generally a little slower than the rest of the week, but they still keep us on our toes. So we have a football game, and then we have like a game every hour. So we have a football game and a volleyball game and another volleyball game. And then thank goodness we have Saturday night off. Maybe we'll get a date night in or something. And then the 23rd, we just have church, and the 23rd we just have church, and I have a meeting that evening. So put church down, and then I have a meeting at 4. All right, there is the week. So as for this little sidebar, I think I'm just going to keep it blank. I'm trying to decide. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep it blank. And then I'm just going to fill in the rest of it with some little decor and make it cute. I know I try to like keep it simple, but I just feel like I want a full box right there. So I think I'm gonna do this floral, and I think that looks better. I don't know. I don't know if it needed it. I don't know if I want this. You know, I'm taking up this and I'm gonna use it somewhere else. I've decided I want to put in the full box instead, right there. All right, I think that looks better. I think it looks a little bit more balanced that way. I hope you guys have a great week. I hope that your summer is less hot than ours is here in Vegas. And if it's not, I hope your air conditioning is working well. And I will talk to y'all very soon. See you, bye.